And then what happens is there's like a side B plot of like a Spanish family. They are just out on their sailboat and they run into the dinosaurs before the people who are looking for the dinosaurs with Zorro actually find the dinosaurs that they're looking for. They have to secure 3 dinosaurs. Anyway, they get shipwrecked by the Mesosaurus, but somehow it doesn't eat them even when a very annoying young man falls into the water. And speaking about this young man, yo, I did not like him at all. I was hoping that they was gonna kill him and he somehow survived. But getting back to the film, they end up calling for help, and because, you know, Mahershala Ali, he had a very sad backstory where he lost a child. He's like, there's a family out there, we've got to help them. I'm turning the boat around. So he turns the boat around, they get them, they help them, and they say, hey, you know, we're not deviating from our mission. We did pick you up, and don't worry about it. There's gonna be a whole village you can radio for help or get a lift back home when we get to the island. Not letting the family know that this island is full of dangerous dinosaurs, and surprisingly, although there is a facility there where people once were able to interact and live, nobody else lives there. What happens next is the best sequence in the movie, is when the Mesosaurus teams up with the Spinosauruses and they start attacking the boat. And it ends up in our crew getting shipwrecked. The Latino family ends up getting off the boat. The young lady gets thrown off the boat and the rest of the family follows her. And they get to land, and their big plan is, let's follow these pipes to civilization, which is not a bad plan. The only thing is that the dad is hurt, or so I thought. Actually, the dad must have like a healing factor like Wolverine, because what ends up happening is that he breaks his leg, or at least tells his daughter that his leg is hurt while he's on the boat when they're getting tossed around at sea, and that he can't feel his leg. But somehow this leg functions when he gets in the water well enough for him to swim back to land. Then he walks like 27 miles in the jungle trying to follow these pipes and only needs a walking stick. But conveniently, they find a river raft right next to a sleeping T-Rex that opens up and wakes up this sleeping T-Rex. Now, I don't know if this T-Rex was drowsy, maybe took some NyQuil, or perhaps maybe this T-Rex was very old. What ends up happening is this T-Rex is ridiculously slow, and for some reason this T-Rex doesn't have enough bite force to bite through a plastic raft, and it does not catch our Latino family. In fact, they're getting away, they're paddling so hard. The last time I saw a Latino family paddle so hard on a boat, they were fleeing from Cuba to start a life illegally in Florida. But anyway, the family does survive the attack of the T-Rex. The little girl even gets like a little dino partner, and that dino partner is clutch. Like, he knows what's up, and he be looking at them like, yo, y'all need to get up out of here. All right, y'all not leaving? Y'all want to figure out what's going on? Y'all want to aura farm? Well, I'm up out of here. When it comes to this family, they survive and they do rendezvous with the rest of the crew. High key, the dad from the family was the best actor in the whole movie.